New Jersey's economic ties continue to grow globally, and one major initiative happening right now is a trade mission to Mexico, led by Choose New Jersey in partnership with the statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. Carlos Medina is the president and CEO of the chamber. We say good morning and welcome. Happy holidays, Carlos.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. And this is a big deal, this trade mission to Mexico, because this brings New Jersey commerce directly to Mexico and bypasses anything else, right? So, how big is this for businesses in the Garden State?
I mean, it's huge. The amount of trade that takes place currently is huge. Um, but now you could possibly bypass the federal government and just do business, state to state. We went to 3 different states there in Mexico. And again, welcoming open arms, very aggressively wanting to do business directly with the United States where possible and where it's logical.
So here's the question, though: is we're still subject to tariffs and stuff, right? I mean, just because we're doing business directly, we still have to follow all the U.S. rules. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, definitely, Ken. That's accurate.
Okay. But the amazing thing is California has been doing this forever, right? California has been sending their chamber representatives all over the world as if they're their own country, bragging about the fact that they're the 4th or whatever biggest economy in the world. Meanwhile, New Jersey, because of our ports, because of our locale between Philadelphia and New York, this is prime. We have so much major industry right here. It's brilliant that you're saying, hey, why not? And then Hispanic culture specifically. Yo hablo español también. Una parte de mi familia viene de Argentina. So this is a huge deal in this state. And it's awesome that the opportunities are being presented like this to do business directly with such a huge economy in Mexico.
Yeah, and we brag about the gross domestic product here in the tri-state area. I mean, just New Jersey, the GDP, exceeds what's the number right now? Wow, I'm drawing a blank here, but I know it's 3 billion, I
3 trillion,
believe.
right? Just from the
And
tri-state.
then
Wow.
nationally, I know it's 4 trillion,
Right.
the GDP. So the amount of business already being done, already understanding the culture, the language. So it's almost like plug and play. They come in, they know that there's a chamber environment that's, an environment that's trying to help business. It's an ally. So I think it was a really positive. Just the warmth that we felt being there it's hard to put words on it, Ken.
That's awesome. I mean, we forget, or many people don't realize, like La Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City is one of the largest cities on the planet, bigger than New York, and there is so much money there. There's a lot of wealth concentrated. In fact, probably outside of Cancun, more of the country's wealth is concentrated in that city than anywhere else in all of Mexico. And the idea that we can reach them directly and bypass somebody in Washington who makes decisions and go directly to them and say, hey, we can deal with you directly. We don't need a middleman is just so brilliant. You work a lot with Hispanic entrepreneurs in the States. So how does the mission help elevate Hispanic-owned businesses here that may have otherwise maybe not gotten a shot?
Yeah, they're getting a spotlight on them. This mission was unique in the sense that there were some non-delegates that were able to tag along. So the governor allowed some of our small businesses to kind of pay their own way and stay on their own and attend meetings. So that perspective in some of the meetings proved to be so invaluable, because it's one thing to see a large corporation talking about a grant, but when you see the smaller organizations that they could really look at and model themselves after, it was very, very moving to hear many of our members talk about the positive ecosystem that exists for Hispanic businesses here in New Jersey.
Awesome. Carlos, are there specific industries where you see like the strongest potential for growth coming out of this?
I mean, fintech was very big there. 2 of the meetings were with very large individuals looking to invest, and they rather invest in companies that are, Hispanic owned here in the tri-state area. Agriculture, film, entertainment. So there's a lot of industry that mirrors what's going on here in Jersey, with especially with the studios that keep on opening up. They
Hmm.
have a similar push to try to drive film there in Mexico as well.
That's a big deal. And talk about what a typical day is like at a trade mission like this, just for people who've never been. I've never been. I've always wondered. I've only written, but from afar. So talk about what a typical day is there.
Yeah, so you get up, you probably have a breakfast already scheduled with, let's say, with a minister of trade from a state, and then you have that meeting. It could be 20 people. Then you move to one on fintech, which might be smaller. So it might be just myself, the chairman of the chamber, a select few presidents from universities here in New Jersey, and then meeting, let's say, with FIFA. So you have that meeting for an hour. Then you do a lunch with with a local chamber that does business with New Jersey and with the tri-state area. So it's pretty well packed, the meetings, and the governor's also taking place. He has other meetings taking place at the same time, so he's being ushered in and out of meetings. So it's a lot of moving pieces, but yeah, Choose does a great job, and the state of New Jersey. So it was a pleasure to be the first time that a non-governmental entity partners with Choose and with the state to do one of these. So it was a good time, and we're very fortunate to have had that experience.
I love it. What's a website for more information, or for, like, say I'm a small company, especially a Latino company in the state, and I want to take part in the future. What's a website? How can I get in
Sure.
touch?
shccnj.org. Yeah,
This
we
is
just redid
awesome.
the website, so encourage folks to check it out, and sign up for the newsletter, and be part of the familia, as we say.
There you go. And this brings tax money in and wealth into New Jersey too, because it creates more jobs here. It helps the whole state. And you are the ambassador from New Jersey to Mexico. This is it's like you think, why hasn't this been done for decades? It's just so smart. Carlos Medina, President, CEO of the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. Thank you for coming on this morning. Very happy holidays to you.
Likewise, thanks for having me.
You bet. Thank you. Please come on again.